Hi everyone, and welcome to Canada's Corner, where I'll be breaking down each of Team Canada's men's games in the 2026 Milan Olympics. Today, Team Canada beat Czechia 5-0 in their opening game. Now, I figured Team Canada would win. I didn't think they'd beat Czechia 5-0. That's a pretty big win. Going into tonight, no player has ever won 3 cups and 3 gold medals at the Olympics in history. Sidney Crosby could be a first to do it this year. They looked pretty good in their first game. The line combinations going into tonight were Celebrini, McDavid, Wilson top line. I liked that top line. Celebrini, McDavid with the speed, Wilson with the body, also with some skill on him. I liked that. Line 2, Hagel, McKinnon, Suzuki. That line ended up scoring. I don't know how much I like Suzuki there, though. And then your third line. This third line, this is my favorite line. Marner, Crosby, Stone. This is an insane lineup. And a fourth line of Marchand, Horvat, Reinhart. Just once, please. I want to see a Marchand, Bennett, Wilson line. Because Bennett's the extra sitting on the side. On D, Devon Toews, Cale Makar, Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko. Morrissey actually got injured this game. And then Harley and Doughty with Theodore and Bennett as your 2 extras. Shea Theodore will have to come in next game. And Sam Bennett, I'm expecting him to. That power play unit as well, just looking amazing. And Jordan Binnington sitting there as your starter. That first line of Celebrini, McDavid, Wilson, they go to work in the first, scoring with 5.7 seconds left in the second. Celebrini in front of the net, tips down a shot, and Canada goes up 1-0 on their 11th shot of the game. Tying the shots 11-11. It was very evenly battled first and second period, I thought. Canada really came away with it at the end there, but they take the early 1-0 lead just under the bar. What a shot. What a tip by Celebrini off a point shot. Then we go into the second period. That Mitch Marner, Mark Stone, Sidney Crosby line. Just take a look at this pass from Mitch Marner. I have to go through it. It's from Spittin' Chicklets. Crosby over here. Gets it up to Marner. Marner in with Stone, 2-on-1. The Czech defenseman is going down for this. Marner makes the pass straight through, falling over, 2-0 lead for Canada. What a absolutely amazing pass from Mitch Marner. Haven't seen Mitch Marner on the Leafs. This is a Leafs-based podcast. Haven't seen Marner on the Leafs in a while. Man, do I miss him doing things like that. Man, could we use a guy that does something like that right now. Mitch Marner helps put the Canadians up. I don't like saying the Canadians. Puts Canada up 2-0, and there was many more of that to come from. Then a couple moments later, Hagel and McDavid are on a 2-on-1. McDavid gets it to Hagel. He gets it back. Just not a great shot. Big stop, robbed, and we continue to go on. But Brad Marchand in the corner, off a nice defensive play by Drew Doughty, makes an unreal pass. Just look at this. Also from Spittin' Chicklets. Marchand right here. Cheeky little pass just around the defender, absorbing the hit, gets it up to Bo Horvat, who was shot out of a cannon for this, splits the D, walks in, cheekiest little backhand goal, 3-0. Now at this point, I'm like, okay, it's 3-0. You guys, this isn't even close anymore. You're just killing them. Shots were still pretty even. They were like 26-24 or something after the second. The third period's where Canada went insane. But before we can talk about the third period, Josh Morrissey was injured in this game and will not return. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But now that Canada's played, no injury replacement can be added to the roster. So Shea Theodore will definitely get a shot. If he's out, I don't really know. So hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully we can stay healthy. Hopefully Morrissey injury is not serious, especially for Jets fans' sake. The Jets haven't been very good this season, so that'd suck losing Morrissey, but that's horrible for Team Canada. So let's talk about the third. Celebrini draws an interference call. Guess how long that power play lasted? I'll just tell you 3 names. Crosby to McDavid to McKinnon. Guess how long the power play lasted? I'll wait for it. 13 seconds. They couldn't defend Team Canada for more than 13 seconds. It was oddly similar to what happened in the Four Nations. 13 seconds. Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon. How are you supposed to stop that? Imagine going out there on that penalty kill and your coach goes, all you have to do is shut down Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, Makar. Who even needs a fifth guy? Who cares? Insane. 4-0. Goal differential is going to matter for Canada in this one. It's in terms of who they ultimately play in elimination games. Finishing in the top two might come down to the tiebreakers and whether or not you get a team like Finland in the quarters. Keep filling the net. You got to score as many goals as possible. That's from James Myrtle. And they do exactly that. Connor McDavid in the offensive zone drops it to Suzuki, and it just tips off his stick. I don't know if he was going to play that. Dostal just goes to poke it and play the puck a little bit more. And as soon as he goes down, it goes right over him, 5-0, and it's a 5-0, 26 save Olympic shutout for Jordan Binnington. Now you might be like, wait, I thought you said the Czech had 24 shots after the second. They did. They got 2 shots in the third period. 2 shots. What a win by Team Canada. You can't look at anyone on this roster and be like, they didn't click in tonight. Jordan Binnington, I was worried about him. If it comes down to Canada versus USA, which I imagine the gold medal game probably will. Maybe Sweden's in there. If it comes down to those two teams, it's Binnington versus Hellebuck. Binnington needs more games like this, but this is a good sign to show that he's looking good, he's feeling good, and maybe Olympic hockey just brings something out of him. Remember last season when he popped off for that Four Nations face-off? Insane. We might get that again. I hope we do. That's the level of Jordan Binnington that Team Canada needs. Team Canada, dominant game tonight. Jordan Binnington, dominant. Connor McDavid, dominant. Who can you say wasn't completely outplaying their opponent tonight? We're winning battles in the neutral zone, in the offensive zone, in the defensive zone, everywhere along the ice, keeping the puck out of our net, defending the outside well, defending the inside extremely well. Amazing on the power. We can kill penalties. We can have an amazing power play, and we're the dominant 5-on-5 team. Checked every box, 5-0 win. Holy crap. Holy. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please click like. If you really liked it, click subscribe. We'll be here for the entire Olympics as long as Team Canada goes through. We're going for gold. I hope to see you in the next one.